Good morning. It's Friday, February 27th, 2015. Here is the Weather Channel weather report. 11 o'clock, cloudy all the way across the board till 5 p.m. when it says mostly sunny. Imagine that. Cloudy, 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 mostly cloudy, and then mostly sunny within 1 hour time between 4 and 5 o'clock. And here we go from 5 o'clock to 11 p.m. Mostly sunny, and then we get to the evening, it says clear, 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 mostly clear. I guess I don't know what mostly clear means. Does that mean they're going to be out spraying chemtrails? You better believe it. You can see that fin work even down in there. See that fin? See how they look like fins? That's not clouds. But they geo-engineered the whole friggin' sky. You back it off so you can see the edge of the grid, a little tiny bit of, I don't know what you'd call it, gray-blue back in that back or southern horizon. You can see the haze. You can see the soot still falling from the skies. They spray all day. It's not supposed to rain, but yet people say, well, that's raining back there. Little tiny bit of blue, I don't know, gray-blue back there in that horizon. Back it off. As I pan over to the eastern sky, you can see the whole sky is just full of black, gray soot. It's pretty sickening. If you look close enough, you can see the soot falling from the sky back there. Pretty incredible. See the haze all around the line. And back over here, let me back this off. I don't know if you can see that, but you can almost see the different lines layered in that sky. And there's jets flying over top of me right now. It's really sad it's come to this. But we'll show you what goes on the rest of the day. Probably not going to be much to document because of there's really nothing to document. They just keep spraying and we can't really see them doing the spraying. We can hear them, but we can't see them. It's around 3 o'clock. We got a little blue sky in that southern sky, if you consider this blue. Chemtrail bombs all dispersed. Black soot everywhere. They're trying really hard to make it rain. They're forecasting rain and cold, and that's exactly what they've done. They blocked the sun with chemtrails all day long. Look how low this soot is. Layer after layer after layer after layer as I pan all the way around. And then you can see. Look at that. Isn't that a mess? Okay, we're back around a little after 4. I'll show you what's going on in that western sky. You look straight ahead and we got a guy spraying some plume to try to connect the dots. He's trying to connect the dots. I'll back him off and show you what they've done. Look at that bottom grid. Then there's the opening. That's why that guy's spraying. Now he's not even visible. He's inside the plume. There he is. He's trying to lay some more in there. But what I want to show you is this wisp over here. And these wisps over here. As they try to glue the top black soot layer. That's the lowest layer. That's why it's hanging so low, and that's why it's dark. To that grid. To complete the full grid. And that guy's adding some type of mix in there as well. I'm not sure. Trail's kind of small, but you know as well as I do. Shouldn't have any trail at all. But there's really not much to document. They're going to fill that grid and you can see it all pieced together. Now as I pan into the northern sky and all the way around, you can see how thick it all is. Really not much to document. That's the only jet I've seen all day, but you could hear them. Some blue up here, but that's going to just get filled in by all this black soot up here. And that's the same old story. We're going to try to make it rain for the next few days. So this got a little bit of blue there, but that'll all be filled in. You can see what they're doing. You can see the soot starting to fall. This is that southern sky. You can see the blue that you still got, light blue. It's not the real dark blue like we're used to when we were kids. But they did say there'd be some type of sunshine at some point in time. This must be it. I came out just in time to see this friggin' tanker unloading his plume. Look at that son of a bitch, just adding to the grid coverage. right into the plume. You see that? Got him. Look at that nasty trail. Oh my gosh, double rails all the way down. Look at that. My God. Then we got another guy coming the other way this way. See that? It's just never gonna stop. They've been spraying all day, and now I got evidence that they're spraying over the top of this plume. They have to keep it going. My gosh, Raider, look at that double rails though, man. That guy just laced it so good right into the plume. Oh my God, they just will not let us have any blue sky. And here's where he went through. There's the other rails as he heads easterly. That son of a bitch. My God. As I pan from that eastern sky, I'm just going to kind of go up and over. You can see what blue we still have left, and they're doing their damnness to fill this in. Wisps there, trying to connect. There's the grid breakup. There you see the other jet heading the other way out in that sky there. God, it just never ever gonna stop. He's right in there somewhere. There he is. There he is. But they did promise some blue. We do have some blue, but they're doing their damnedest to fill it in. There's the other side of the grid there. Look how black that is over there. Wow. It's almost 7 o'clock, and look at what this guy did. Put a line right across over the moon. Look at that. There's more evidence of what they're doing. They're continuing to spray to make it rain. Joe Clyde, AscensionPathway.com, and the Evan Fane YouTube channel. Final documentation for Friday, February 27th. This is the western sky at Mingus Mountain. And what do we have? Black soot. These were once white. Somewhat lighter gray, but look how dense and thick that is. There's the bottom of the grid. Take you right in there. Look at that stuff falling right out of that grid. Take you way in there. Check that out as it all falls from the sky. Panning back. Heading into the southern sky. Look how thick that is. Look at the base of that grid. Look how thick that is. I'll keep panning. Here we got in the southeastern sky. Look how thick that is. Let me back it off so you can get a better look. And take you right into the heart of that soot. Look at that. Going all the way to the eastern sky. It's all black in there. I just showed you the one guy just sprayed over top. And then in the northern sky, way in the back. Look at that soot. Well, there you have it. This is what they did all day. Look at the trails up here. Those will soon be black as the sun goes completely down. That's why they're still white. We'll be back tomorrow to show you as they try really hard to make it rain.